Hey, Angel.
Hey, God.
Did you give the dinosaur more muscle, like I said?
What?
Make them meteor.
A meteor.
Meteor.
Meteor?
Meteor.
Meteor? You know what's so funny is that, like, when my sister showed me that, I thought I was, like, just absolutely wrecking shop on TikTok. Yeah. And I don't think it is.
No. No one, everybody's listening is not going to know what that's from. It's a TikTok, by the way.
If you guys know what it is, shout out to you guys. I thought it was funny.
Yeah, no one's going to know what it is.
We're still talking about it 2 weeks later, so it must be funny to us.
When did that come out? I thought that came out like years ago.
No, it came out 3 weeks ago.
Oh. No.
No, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, welcome to the Snack Run podcast.
Hi, guys. My name's Ryan.
My name's Brady.
And welcome back to, Snack Run podcast number 2.
Snack Run podcast, live every Monday, whenever we feel like releasing it.
Yeah, live.
But definitely Monday.
Yeah, live on Mondays. Sick. So, I can ask you what you've been up to, or you can ask me what I've been up to.
What have I been up to? Well, man.
Wait.
Okay.
As of recording right now. As of right now, it's October 1st.
Oh.
So if we're like, yo, I love when Ludacris did this and he gets canceled in like a week from now, like, we don't condone it. You know what I mean? If Ludacris comes out as like a confirmed pedophile and we're like, yeah, we loved him in Fast 5 or whatever, and then later he's like, Ludacris was caught with 900 like underage teenagers in his basement. Like we're not gonna, you know, what I'm trying to say is October 1st, guys. October 1st. All right. Good.
October 1st, 2020. That wonderful year, like we were just talking about.
Yeah. Speaking of this year, did you see that political debate?
Yeah, it was. What did that one reporter say? It was a dumpster fire set on top of a trash can. Well, it was also on fire.
I saw a tweet that was like, so it turns out my least favorite sound is 3 men talking over each other at once.
Yeah, that gave me headaches. I definitely had to take a couple different ibuprofens to even like understand what was going on.
I was in it gave me headaches. I was in a coffee shop in the heart of Phoenix, and this coffee shop was like
the Dirty P.
It was all like young buck under 30-year-olds just like doing homework from like their college or whatever, and you just knew all of them were like disgusted with what was going on. I mean, from all parties and all sides.
Yeah, from all sides. It was definitely rough. I went to Vegas last weekend.
Yeah.
It was my father's birthday, so I decided to take him out to Vegas. I'm not the hugest fan of Vegas.
I think you actually said that last time. You said something about...
I hate Vegas.
Yeah.
But it was my father's birthday, turned the big old 5-0, so I'm like, hey, I'm going to take you to a couple casinos. We stayed at this really nice resort, and it was really dope. So we had a good time. I won some money, lost some money. Vegas is Vegas. It's dirty as it always is. But it was all right. I mean...
I am so certain we talked about this because... I said, after you talked about it, you always say it's so dirty and disgusting, and I said, to me it's magical. Because
we did talk about it.
Right.
Well, I actually went to Vegas. I think we were talking about it because I said I was going to Vegas.
Right.
Now I have actually went to Vegas.
Yeah. So if you guys are keeping up with Snack Run lore, he talked about Vegas, and now he went to Vegas, and now we
You hear something crazy?
This is the after episode.
You want to hear something crazy?
Arc. Yeah.
Okay. So we went to Vegas, and we stayed at this really nice resort. But the price is jacked up because I bought the hotel late. So we had to stay at this like one little crappy hotel. It's called the Flamingo on the Strip. So I don't know if you know where the Flamingo is, but it's on the Strip. It's like
I think I stayed there. Is it pink? Like,
it
has
totally
a pink dome?
And it might have a pink dome, but there's a bunch of flamingos there.
Okay.
It's called the Flamingo.
Okay.
It's one of the older ones. I guess you could say a little bit run down. It's not Paris or Caesar's Palace.
It's always better when it's a little bit
sketchy.
So
we had to stay there for just one night because prices jacked up. Plus we were going golfing at a course nearby. So we got there. We maybe played a little bit of gambling or whatever, like just roulette, you know.
Right. And guys, we're of age, so we like to indulge a little bit in life's finer things that they offer us.
Yeah, but anyway, hear me out. So my father, he loves golfing. He's a really good golfer.
Golf.
I'm not.
Trump.
I'm not physically active, so I can't like golf for crap.
Golf doesn't require a whole lot of energy. Brady.
You don't know that. There's gonna be golfers listening to this like, I'm physically fit.
If any golfers are listening to this, you are very much welcome to come out and talk to me about how much physical activity is required.
Okay, anyway, let me get to the point. So we're staying at the Flamingo. it's not the nicest hotel, right? So because we were going golfing, we had to go to bed around like 7 or 8 o'clock because we were literally waking up at 5 to go golf at this really nice course.
Okay.
So we go to bed early. We wake up. We're golfing. In the middle of golfing, I'm checking the news because I'm bored out of my mind.
Right, you're checking the news and you're bored out of your mind.
Yeah. And
And
I guess 11 o'clock, when we went to bed, there's a shooting down in the lobby.
Are you serious?
Yeah, at the Flamingo. You can look it up. It was
Why
like...
didn't I hear about this?
I mean, it's very common. Because of, the whole virus going on, the rates are really low.
Right, the virus has also given me murderous tendencies, too.
No. But because the rates are very low, they attract bad people. Not bad people, just people who could... different crowds. So they attract...
So if you can't afford this hotel, you're automatically a bad person?
Can you stop? And they just attract different crowds.
Just kidding.
Yeah, they attract different crowds. But it's not like it was a mass shooting. It was planned. I bet you it was just... So it happened at 11 o'clock.
Go ahead.
It happened at like 11 o'clock.
You didn't hear it?
No, I was sleeping. I was 22 floors up. And I was sleeping. Dead sleep.
How are you going to call a janky hotel janky if it has like 22 floors? It sounds insane to me.
No. I don't think you understand.
Maybe I haven't been to this
But anyway, we fell asleep and we woke up. I guess through 11 o'clock to like 3 in the morning, they shut down the whole hotel. Like, people couldn't go use the stairs. People couldn't use the elevator.
How many dead and injured?
It was just one guy. It probably was just like two punks. Like, they bumped into each other and they probably just had like an altercation. And probably just one guy pulled out a gun. He got shot in like the upper torso and he got brought to the hospital. And then they said it was like a group of 10 and they booked it. And I guess they were never found. So it was probably one of those just like, it wasn't planned. It was
right.
just altercations.
It's just kind of like a spur of the moment kind of thing. Like those memes that's like, Sarah is so crazy. And it's like Sarah with like 2 bottles of Corona. Like, you know what I mean? That, like, in Vegas, it's like, oh my gosh, Josh is at it again.
Yeah, I was talking to a couple of the dealers, and I guess that just happens more. Like,
right.
I mean, I guess it always happened. Like, there's always going to be bad crowds no matter where you go. Cali, Vegas.
Not Arizona.
Depends where you go.
No.
But there's always going to be bad crowds wherever you go. But, yeah, that was just crazy. I was dead asleep, and I woke up the next morning, like, yeah, there was a shooting 22 floors below us. So, absolutely crazy.
I loved your story.
Yeah, man.
I really did. But I need to tell you something.
Okay, go for it. Do I want to hear it?
So we're I do want to keep this like mostly pop culture anime, like 70%, 75%. But I just read a tweet right now that said, and this is by a man, and this is by a man, and his name rhymes with Bonald P. Rump.
Okay, man.
And just tested positive for COVID-19.
He did?
Yep.
No way.
Just tested positive.
You're lying to me.
Tonight, Melanie Trump and I tested positive. Oh, wait, hold on. Jelly Fump and I tested positive.
Are you kidding me right now?
For COVID-19. We will begin our quarantine and recover process immediately. We will get through this together. So this is a tweet that went down.
Are you kidding me?
That was posted about 30 minutes ago.
Wow.
So, and then the first comment is, you shouldn't have tested. Because, like, about 2 months ago, he was like, we should stop testing. Because the more we test, the more cases. It's wild.
That's going to blow up everywhere. Like,
it happened 30 minutes ago. Yeah. So
holy crap, it happened 30 minutes while we were recording. Right before we were recording.
Almost right when we started recording, it happens.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, so that's nutty.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, it popped up right here on my feed.
Hot water, hot shower.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy, just like the different levels of like people this could affect. It really doesn't matter like who you are, what you do, or it can affect you like no matter what you do.
Right, but not us because we're built different.
No, we're built different.
Yeah,
I ate dirt as a kid.
Exactly.
My immune system is different.
Have you seen my fridge? I eat mayonnaise and dust for breakfast.
Bro, my white blood cells are on steroids right now.
Bro, my white blood cells are white supremacist cells in my body.
Okay, man. I felt like this very beginning of the podcast is very like political.
No.
This is not a political podcast at all.
How? I was talking about Fonald Fump.
You're right.
Yeah, that's nothing to do with anything. Just someone we look up to. But let me start off with saying. Let me start with saying that I actually, as much as I pride myself in watching stuff every week, I actually haven't watched too much this week because I've gotten really into stuff like true crime investigations, CIS Miami, and stuff like that.
Well, that's weird. I never heard of those animes. Go on.
Yeah. So these animes take place in this crazy universe called real life.
No. What? That's not a thing.
Just kidding. So, long story short, I know exactly how to hide the body now and how not to get caught.
Hey, that's good, then.
Yeah.
So let's say if somehow a dead body came across in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
We're not giving away. How would you like?
Holy shit!
What?
It's crazy you say that because on the way driving over here to Snack Run headquarters, I was thinking about what I would do if
my god!
If I came across a dead body.
Do you think about this a lot?
I think more this week than I should.
Okay, how would you? Let's say you just the body came in front of you and you're like, oh, now I have to dispose of this.
Yeah.
Well, what would you do?
So honestly, I wouldn't call the police.
What?
I know that's bad, but every episode of True Crime Investigation I watched, and I watched like probably around 30 episodes over the last like 5 days. Whoever finds the body is always a suspect.
I think there's a movie or two about that.
It's always a suspect. And so I was thinking, who are like some of the wisest people I know? Because if I came across a dead body, I'm like a suspect. I'm top 3 suspects. You know what I mean?
Definitely like if you murdered the body, of course you don't want to.
Right, I didn't. Okay, if I found the body and I didn't kill them, I would still freak out. I'd be very, very cautious.
What happened if you did kill them?
If I did kill them...
Would you freak out or you'd be like, it's a Tuesday?
Well, if I feel like this is like a bad question to ask just because like, if I ever get into some like sketchy situation, they can always bring this up and be like, did you think that was funny, Mr. Herrera? Or Mr. Hernia? And I'll be like, well, at the time.
Hey, whatever you say, they can use in court.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't want to be like, well, this is exactly what I would do if I kill someone. You know what I mean? Let's just say that I would very cautiously... I wouldn't kill anyone, by the way. Hey, my lawyer, if you're listening to this in the future...
Jacob.
Hey, Jacob. What's up? It's me, your client, Ryan. I wouldn't ever kill someone. So it wasn't me.
But hypothetically.
Okay. I don't want to... I feel so wrong answering this.
You think about it 24/7. Hypothetically.
No, I wouldn't ever kill someone. But if I had to hide the body somewhere... in Breaking Bad... Mm-hmm. They created an acid from like store-bought products, and they literally just turned the person into like basically water.
Oh wow!
And they flush it down different parts, different drains in the city.
That's smart. I never seen Breaking Bad.
But yeah, Breaking Bad, the first like season, they it was like store-bought. It was store-bought products basically, and they mixed it all together to create this like mega acid. And let the body soak for like 24 hours, and it just turns to liquid, like 100%, even the bones and stuff. Shit. And then they poured it in different spots of the city.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was insane. Also, if you guys watch Dr. Stone teaches you like a stupid amount of actual science, and sometimes it does reference stuff like, this is the stuff they use to hide bodies and kill people.
Oh shit. Yeah. So you're like, I'm using that.
Yeah, so...
Hypothetically.
All hypothetical, Jacob, my imaginary lawyer. Hopefully you never exist. But at the end of every episode, Dr. Stone is like, please do not attempt this in real life because these are actual methods, actual formulas, actual ways to...
Yeah, because you know there's people out there like, I'm going to try this. This looks fun. Like, definitely not.
Yeah, I think Death Note was something that... was definitely kind of like sparked that a little bit.
Did you see the news article which just came out? There was, I don't know exactly. I don't want to pull it up because I'm lazy. But some kid, he had a...
If your source is from Twitter...
My source is from Twitter. That's where all the news come from. That's what I have up right now. But this kid, he got expelled from his school because the description was this young man had a book labeled the Death Note, and then he had all the students' names on it.
Right.
And he would cross them out.
That was something.
So like that triggers like watching stuff like that will trigger like young molding minds.
For sure, yeah, I agree. That's why a lot of the stuff is like, that's why they were on Adult Swim like late at night because it was like, oh, kids aren't usually up this late or anything, and then those stuff like warning symbols and stuff like that. But yeah, stuff like that happened a lot in the early 2000s, like a lot.
Yeah. Well, because that's when like they started like oh, we could be edgy now.
Yeah.
You know, early 2000s, it was like edgelords galore.
Right. It was like having a demon arm or a demon eye back in the early 2000s was like the surefire way to get every teenage boy on board with your story.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Everybody wanted to be like a Itachi or whatever, super edgy, wanted to kill their whole clan.
Right.
For no reason.
Right.
Just
And
because.
if you had like a demon arm, you know what I mean? Like you're automatically in with the cool kids.
Mm-hmm. I felt like a lot of like different pop culture and anime kind of, they still do the edgy stuff, but lean a little bit away from it. Not as much as like early 2000s stuff.
Yeah, and these days, I think for a long time, anime in a whole kind of stuck to a formula.
Yeah.
And that formula stuck around for a good amount of time, and then people started saying, "Hey, you know what? This isn't working anymore." Kind of same thing with video games. Video games have stuck to a formula for so long that it's hard to find unique games because I think the only thing people are working on now is just graphics. But like back in 2000s, like they try out different crazy stuff all the time. But over the last like 10 years, it's just been like the same rehashed stuff. Look at FIFA, look at Madden, look at Call of Duty.
I mean, I think a lot of thought process is like, hey, shit, if it works, why would I change it?
Exactly. Like the core mechanic has been the same forever.
And that might just be for like general audience. They're like, oh, you know, it's the same. I already know what it's about,
right.
So might as well just get the newer version.
Exactly. Like it's a safe bet. You know what I mean? But like they'll sprinkle in some new stuff.
Exactly, and I feel like who does that well is the Legend of Zelda series. They have it very well because some games, not all games, they stick to that formula, but they sprinkle in new elements. To the formula.
Okay.
So let's say like just like the different like Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, was like this element worked, and of course it's a sequel. So like let's sprinkle in new elements and try and make it work. And I feel like if game companies or even like animation studios or storytelling, as long as you could still use the same formula, but you just gotta change a little bit just to like make it more unique than the previous version. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with you, and I don't agree with you. At least with the Zelda part. I mean, everything else you said was fine. The core Zelda games have roughly stayed the same to their core. You're the hero, and you go to different temples, and you collect something that will help you defeat the bad guy at the end.
Yeah.
But
I know they tried different stuff. I'm not saying I'm not
right.
hashing on the Zeldas.
That's what I'm saying. You're right in the sense that the core games have been most the same.
Well, because that's what's like Zelda's known for.
Right, but then the spin-off series, some of them obviously are different stuff. Like Cadence of Hyrule is a rhythm game, and apparently it's super duper mega good.
Yeah.
There's 2 of them, and then there is obviously the new one coming out in November.
Oh,
and
the what's it called?
it's like Breath of the Wild, like Warriors Edition, something like that.
Yeah, so it's like a big old slash and dash, speed 'em up.
Yeah, and that's very different from regular Zelda game, but it looks amazing. It looks like Breath of the Wild.
I know you were telling me you really want to play it.
Yeah, have you seen the trailer?
Yeah, you showed me the trailer one time when we were hanging out.
You can be Impa. Impa's like Zelda's master, I think. Turns into Sheik and stuff.
Yeah, so
she's like a ninja. It's pretty dope.
Yeah, so that's exciting. I'm pumped for that, but
for sure. But back to what I was saying, like the core for a long time, I think video games and anime kind of fell into a very similar formula, and I think only recently have companies that try to break away from that and have to do something. They had to redefine the wheel, basically. Like the early 2000s was like the wheel. They have to reinvent it because I'm not saying anime is slowing down, but I'm saying there hasn't been like a standard formula for like a minute. I mean, there is, but nothing that stands out hardcore.
You know, this might be backpedaling what I just said.
Go ahead.
But what really like breaks that format is
One Piece.
No. What really breaks that format is Breath of the Wild, Legend of Zelda. Like open world, you could do whatever you want.
Yeah, that aspect, yeah.
Freaking different. Like you still do like you go through different temples and you do that, but they're like, you know, screw it. We're gonna try something different. Like this is out of our realm. I feel like a lot of companies are like, we're scared to take risks because
they've always been linear. Zelda games most of the time have been linear.
And like it could, you know, screw up your whole company. Like, we're gonna put all this money and budgeting into like this new like idea we have. If that idea doesn't work, then that's a waste. Not a waste. You're trying something new, but it could like damage your company.
Right, you're 100% correct. I know how that is too a little bit because my company that I have for myself, I have built it on like 80% like anime and manga designs and art. That sometimes it's scary for me to branch away from that because if it. Dude, guys, my neighbors are really loud. It's like kind of annoying, but also kind of scary at night because I don't know if they're casting spells or if they're like, doing the nasty. And by nasty, I mean like partying hard with alcohol, not anything sexual. But if I had to mean something sexual, I mean sex.
Oh, okay, man.
Back to what I was saying. Yeah, so I understand what they're saying because like to go off and do something different is a risk. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Because what if it doesn't work? It doesn't sell. You lose money. I get it. I'm the same way. I want to do different stuff. I want to create designs that are like video games.
And it's scary.
Well,
because your livelihood depends on that.
Exactly. My rent, my food, my dog's food depends on like if my stuff sells.
Bro, that's your livelihood.
Yeah.
It's good to take those risks sometimes.
Yes, because sometimes they pay off.
Mm-hmm. But if it doesn't, you're screwed.
No, 1,010%, brother.
Okay.
So I understand, sticking to formulas, FIFA, Madden. I mean, I'm not really condemning you guys.
Yeah.
I get it, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I don't want to pay $60 every year to play the same
football game.
Yeah, 2K 17 through 20 with like slight tweaks and a different opening theme song. And
sometimes the older, because I'll play like the Madden games, the football games.
Yeah,
I'm a sport nut.
Yeah,
but
you like golf. It takes a lot of physical out of you.
But like even some of the old ones are like, why did you even change it? Like not even change, but like they'll like try to revamp it and like add all this like new graphics and stuff. And
right. It's like the same turd but different like sparkly studs on it. Yeah.
Talking, I don't have a segue. Anyway.
About football?
Anyway.
Segue from football or video games?
This morning,
what happened this morning, brother?
Okay, this morning, I was on Twitter in bed, scrolling through.
Stop. Wait, does that happen today?
Yeah, that happened today.
It's been a long day.
It's been a long-ass day.
More for you!
Yeah, I've been up since like 6.
Guys, this guy pulled like a triple today.
Yeah.
Literally.
It's been a long day. Anyway, so my me time, I use this time for me.
Yeah.
Scroll on Twitter and...
Naked.
Scroll on Twitter and...
Fully clothed.
There you go. In my bed, I just scroll on Twitter and TikTok. This is me time. Anyway, my Twitter wasn't refreshing. And then I called you up. And you were like, bro, my TikTok's not refreshing either.
I don't do TikTok. I do Twitter.
I meant Twitter. My bad. I'm getting really hype over this.
Yeah,
so
if you guys don't know what happened today, it's insane. Go on.
October the 1st. So both of our Twitters, not TikToks, both of our Twitters wasn't refreshing.
See, I was like, what the frick is going on? I updated, I think.
Yeah. So we figure out what happened was a new Smash Bros. Character got released
today. Ooh,
today.
this is good.
Yeah, this is really...
a new Smash Bros. Character?
Yeah, this is very, very hot. I try to avoid people's tweet. I went to see the video myself first. So I went right on...
drum roll, please.
So I went right on the Nintendo, Smash Bros. Website. I watched the review. And then they showed this whole introduction. And Steve from Minecraft is a new Smash Bros.
Boom!
New Smash Bros. DLC character.
Steve from Minecraft is now Super Smash Bros. Here.
Steve from Minecraft.
He is, I believe, the 88th or 89th character in the game.
So I have some opinions on it. You have some opinions.
You talked a lot right now. Do you want me to talk now? Do you want to tell your opinion?
Yeah, go for it. What do you feel? Because I know you used to be. You could give them some background. You used to be huge in the Smash Bros. Community.
Yeah. So some of my followers know I'm super cocky. I'm not quiet about it, but I am really, really, really good at Smash Bros.
Yeah, he's pretty cocky.
I was heavy into Super Smash Bros. For about a year and some months, and then it just kind of consumed my life for a little bit. And if I wanted to take my business seriously, I had to get rid of it. So I did. But the time being, I went to tournaments. I took on multiple people at one time. I recently told this kid, he's like, hey, let me fight you. And I was like, how about you go get 3 of your friends to 3v, or 2 of your friends to 3v1 me, so we make it even match. Like, that's how cocky I was.
Yeah, and you used to... Let's say, because I know you sold your Smash Bros. Game. You sold your Smash Bros. Ultimate game.
Yeah.
So you've been clean a couple months. You've been clean like 7 months now.
Yeah,
I know we played a couple times, and those were scary times. Because you got it was like crack cocaine, you got kind of hooked again. So I'm like, no, I'm not giving you my Smash Bros. Game.
Yeah, I wanted it back.
Yeah, so what's your thoughts on Steve?
I think it's great. 100%. I am 100% for it.
Mm-hmm.
I called it a long time ago, too. Like, I probably have it in a text somewhere. I'm like, Steve from Minecraft's going to get in. No doubt. I think it makes a 100% sense. I mean, it makes so much sense. That game has sold over 200 million copies, continues to sell well, and they just dropped, like, Minecraft Story Mode Dungeon Edition Part 2 or something like that. Like, this game sells like hotcakes. And people are upset because these are a bunch of like 30-year-old men on Twitter, 25-year-olds on Twitter saying, "Oh, my favorite character didn't get in. I'm gonna go sip extra hard on Twitter."
They go like, "I'm so mad Goku's not a Smash Bros. Character."
Please, Nintendo, please put my favorite.
Yeah, it's
just shut up, bro. Nintendo doesn't owe you anything. Listen to me closely, you little fanboy. Nintendo doesn't owe anyone anything. In fact, Sakurai didn't do this. He gets orders from Nintendo to put certain characters in the game that'll be great for marketing, great for family, great for sales, and that's how characters get in. Sakurai wasn't like, well, I wonder what the fans want. No, it was Nintendo's business that they wanted Steve in this game. And not just that, he is a massive character. Over the last 15 years, the game has sold over 200 million copies. And not just that, this character isn't for you. This character is for kids who are still playing Minecraft every day after school. You fucking have a job and a wife and a family. You don't need this character. This isn't for you. So go bitch and moan on Reddit.
Okay, calm down. You
Shit, go ahead and cut out some.
No, we're not cutting out shit. That was intense.
Right.
I know you're very passionate about this.
It just, I see it all the time.
Yeah.
I scroll through Twitter, I'm like,
I know you do.
"Oh, Mr. Obama, please, can you put my favorite character in Smash Bros?"
Calm down, let me talk.
Am I red?
Yeah,
I'm a little red, right?
Drink that water.
I'm drinking water.
Drink a little bit of water.
It's not Arrowhead, that's why it tastes good.
Exactly. Anyway, we're not talking about that. As a marketing and business standpoint, this makes sense. Like, it totally, like everything you just said. How many copies it's. I even think like today it's like top 5 like best-selling game.
And it was
in
an
the world.
indie game to start off with.
Yeah, it was an indie game. Marketing wise, it's fantastic. I support it 100%. Me being a casual Smash Bros. Player, I didn't see it coming. I was like, whoa, really?
Whoa, nice cock.
Whoa. No, I was like, really? Because I just felt like it didn't fit. But for like marketing wise and for like just how the game is nowadays, it totally fits 100%.
Right, marketing wise and sensibility wise, it totally makes sense. I will also say that how it doesn't fit in a little bit is that he looks exactly how he looks in his game.
Exactly. They didn't make any changes or alterations. Because I know with previous Smash Bros. Characters, when they got revealed, they had to make some tweaks and adjustments.
Yeah, if you saw Cloud and like Marth, it almost looks like they belong in the same universe.
Exactly. They didn't do any of that.
But they didn't do that at all for.
I'm gonna be honest. I was very surprised because I saw the reveal. And it looked like a fan-made project. Like it looked Photoshop.
It looked like a meme.
It looked like a meme. I'm like, are they really releasing this right now? So I was very like questionable. Like, is this real?
Mm-hmm.
But even like, I don't know if you saw the poster with all the fighters. He even looks photoshopped in that. Like they didn't personally draw him in. It literally looks like he's photoshopped in that.
So what he's talking about is that every time a new character's revealed, they have this massive long picture of all the characters like running towards like the sunlight or whatever, and they always add it to the picture. Steve looks. He doesn't look painted.
No, he just looks like he's like photoshopped in there.
Yeah,
he's like popping out the ground. And he's like, I'm here.
Like a low poly version of himself, like he always is.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost humorous, kind of at the level of Mr. Game & Watch.
Yeah.
He's just humorous and it makes sense. And if you're upset about it, I can't help you. Literally, that's on you. This makes sense from like more people are happy about this than you are. Like
I'm fine with it. Like I loved Minecraft growing up. I played it 24/7. I don't know about you, but I didn't grow up on Minecraft because But like I liked it a lot. I mean, I will still like log into this day and just like goof around on a couple servers or whatever. It's a good game, and like props to like Mojang and everybody behind like just the marketing and creating of Minecraft. It's fantastic, and I think it's a great move by Nintendo, getting their icon, their character into their game. It's overall, it's great for business, great marketing, and I think if they like if they like fine tune like how he's gonna fight and how he's gonna work in the game, it worked really good.
I think so too.
I don't think as a competitive fighter. For like,
I mean, we don't know that.
We don't know that.
I mean, certain characters that I didn't think I was going to vibe with, I click with like very well. I think one being Incineroar. First I was like, ugh, this is kind of weird. But then like I liked the character so much from the games that I had to be Incineroar, and I started getting fun. And I was good with Incineroar.
Yeah. Hey, shit, man! I see people who main with like Mr. Game and Watch. I'm like, if you could use that, then you could use anybody.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, no. There's some characters that are just like super unusable. Like no one uses Olimar. No one uses Ice Climbers that much.
I do love Ice Climbers. I will play as them.
I've never really seen
not competitively.
Right. Yeah. See, you might play as like, oh, I want to goof around. Yeah. I want to goof off. You know what I mean? Slap some dicks around.
You can get some really good combos in with them, but to a point. Yeah,
I've never seen a competitive Olimar. If you're a competitive Olimar, come find me. I will let you know how competitive you actually are.
Mm-hmm.
Spoiler alert, you are not competitive, and I will destroy you.
Yeah.
Wait, I have a question for you.
Yeah, what's
Brady.
up, man?
Brady, Jay Arnold.
Go on.
Who do you personally want? Just one person. Who do you personally want in Super Smash Bros. Next? I mean, I know we're both like casual players. I mean, I'm technically retired, but I'm thinking about picking it back up.
That's crazy, because I was going to ask you the same question.
Shit, titty.
Yeah, shit.
Stop.
Hey, I'll go first.
All right, you go first, and I'll go next.
Who do I personally want? Not who do I think.
Like if you were in a Nintendo boardroom meeting and you're like, they're like, you know, Brady, you're our guest. Who do you want to Smash Bros. Next?
Man, like if it didn't make sense, like if it's just for like shit.
You don't gotta please anyone.
I'm not pleasing anyone. I would really like to see Sora from Kingdom Hearts. I think he would fit in really well.
Mm-hmm. Of course, 100%.
A Disney property, you could fit that in. Final Fantasy, Disney property.
And then
you could
Cloud
fit that in so well. Cloud's in Smash Bros. Already.
And he was in Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, so I feel like the combos would be really good with Goofy and Donald. And then he's just overall, he would be a great swordsman. And
Donald and Goofy would come out during this final.
Yeah, exactly. So like, and he's just like, with the Keyblades, he's just a great swordsman. And you could find some...
He's a little floaty.
He's very floaty. I think he would be as floaty as like Zeros or what was it?
Samus? Samus?
It would be as floaty as like regular Samus, kind of mixed in with Cloud a little bit.
I can see that. Maybe Marth? Do you think Cloud's kind of medium like speed?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know.
No, but I would like to see Sora in there. Like he's a fan favorite. If not Sora, I think we need more Sonic properties in there.
I was gonna say the same thing.
I was saying like if you already have Sonic, then you could just do an alternative skin of Shadow. Like, just maybe why don't they do that already?
I can see Shadow being like a Mewtwo type. Like, he kind of floats a little bit, has like psychic powers.
Well, because I played there's like a couple Shadow the Hedgehog games. I don't know if you ever played.
I actually played the Shadow the Hedgehog game.
He has guns and he's just shooting up mother.
I think Sega wants to forget about that game.
I think they do. But he has like these floaty boots and he kind of just like floats around and shoots people.
Yeah.
Do you think they would incorporate his guns in Smash Bros?
I think they wanted to take the edgelord persona and amplify it by 100, and it worked to a degree for some people, and for some. And looking back now, it is definitely like a blemish on Sega's like long run of 3D Sonic games. It was intense. Not gonna remember that opening.
Oh yeah, it was.
And Sonic
got me pumped.
Yeah, and then
Sonic's like down on the ground.
He's just dying.
He's like, save me.
Yeah, and then Shadow's like, huh! And he's like, runs forward. Huh!
Yeah, I honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I love that game. My parents didn't love me playing it, but I liked playing it.
Shadow the Hedgehog, I think we lit.
Who else do you think?
You said Sora. Dang it, you took my main one.
What was it, Shadow?
No, you took my main one. I think Sora was the one I was gonna say.
Sora's so perfect. Like, I think realistically, if you're thinking about it, the hardest is like because it's a Disney property and Disney's tough.
Yeah.
Disney's
yeah.
Now, I would think just because like Kingdom Hearts 3 or not, whatever. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3 just came out like a while ago.
Like a year ago?
Yeah, it would be perfect.
Yeah, to keep that hype up.
But I think it's because it's a Disney property. It's rough.
I heard that they're trying to pop out Kingdom Hearts 4 in like 3 or 4 years. Because like last one took 11 years, 10 years.
Yeah.
They don't want to make people wait again because like I didn't play the last game, but I heard it was really easy.
It was easy, and it just felt like it was like not cookie cutter. It was just handed. Like, they would hand everything to you. And
right, and you don't want to.
I think the main thing is, like, exploring different worlds. Like, the Toy Story world was so fun. And it's just, like, the aspects of...
You are a toy! You're a child's plaything! Mr. Obama, please!
That's what my ex said to me. Anyway,
you're a child's plaything, alright.
But besides Sora, who are you thinking?
Hold on, a little tangent real quick.
Yeah.
Yesterday I watched Toy Story 3 and Coco back to back, and that is a recipe for a pretty sad evening.
Is that why you're depressed?
I was a little depressed yesterday.
You wouldn't even text me.
I don't text, period.
Yeah, true.
But shoot. Okay, if you guys remember Toy Story 3 being sad, you're correct. Toy Story 3 is really sad. First you have the death scene, and then you have Andy giving away his toys, and it just reminds you of, like, growing up with these guys. And then after that, I watched Coco, and Coco's pretty sad too. Spoiler alert, Coco's been out for a little bit, but Coco dies. And
Spoiler.
And, like, the music hits, the story hits, the effects hit. Just Coco is my favorite Pixar film. So if in the future you guys see me walking down the street and you have, like, a Coco hoodie on or a Coco, like, t-shirt or some action figures, please give it to me. That, I'm not even gonna front. I want that. So back to what I was saying. Super Smash Bros. Characters that I would like in the game.
Yeah, just whoever.
I would say Mario's hat from Mario Odyssey.
Like, just the hat?
Yes. No, just kidding. Okay, for real. You took the main one I wanted. Sora.
Yeah, Sora. I mean, you can say Sora. You don't have to say someone else. I think Sora's such a good fit.
I want to be unique. Oh, we already have Mega Man, right? Dang it.
You could have
that's
other players from Mega Man.
Dude, that's the thing about Super Smash Bros. They literally have almost freaking everyone already in it. Like, they really do. They have 89 plus characters.
I think
that's so many characters.
Yeah, and they're releasing 3 more?
I think they had 1 or 2 more left to put in. I would say 3. Crash, but I don't really care for Crash. I would say Master Chief, but he seems too out of place.
That's the thing. Like, wouldn't Steve be out of place too? For marketing, they already got Steve. Why wouldn't they put Master Chief in there?
No.
Well, you think Bayonetta would have fit?
Shit, yeah, you're right. Bayonetta is definitely more of a serious tone.
Yeah, so if they put Master Chief, like, for marketing, that's fantastic.
Imagine, like, Master Chief and Snake going at it, and then Mario's
You think Snake fits in Smash Bros?
No.
Like, if you go to, like, Smash Bros, like, what, Melee or whatever, you think he would have fit in that? No. I think for...
Actually, maybe, I don't know.
I don't know if they're going to do it. Like, I didn't know they were going to do Steve. But I think Master Chief would have fit perfectly. Like, realistically, I think Master Chief is next.
You know that...
I don't want it. Like, I don't think he fits.
Well, Nintendo and Microsoft do have, like, a really great relationship.
Mm-hmm.
I just wish I had... You know what? F it. I've been saying this for a while, and it's kind of a meme. I've been saying this as kind of a meme. But the way things are going, it might happen. Fortnite Jonesy.
Oh, you were talking about that.
Yeah, so I've been saying that for a long time as, like, kind of like a funny, haha, Ryan, LOL, get out of here. Oh, you're so funny. Uh-huh.
But I think with Steve, is it possible? Like, it's kind of more realistic.
Fortnite is still, I mean, it's not as popular as it used to be.
When it came out, Fortnite was the shit.
It like, basically made Battle Royales a thing. They started popping up everywhere.
It's a godfather of Battle Royales. I mean, shit, if you guys don't know, me and Ryan, we still play it to this day just for, like, shits and giggles.
Yeah. Shout out to our clan.
I can see that.
Glizzy.
I don't know if they would do it, because it's, like, realistically,
right.
It's an Epic property. I don't know Nintendo's relationship with Epic. I know Fortnite's on the Switch.
I think so. I think they're good.
Yeah, I mean, Fortnite's on the Switch and everything.
I also thought it'd be really cool to have, like, if there can be a Dr. Mario, there can be Odyssey Mario. I mean, he has so many different movesets. Have you played Odyssey?
Yes.
Excuse me.
I love Odyssey.
Yeah, but all those different crazy moves he does. Mm-hmm. And his final could be, like, he turns into a dinosaur and stomps around.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. They already have everyone I want in it. Okay, I'm sure I can think of someone, but I don't have anything else.
You know who everybody wants in there?
Is Gino. That weird puppet thing, right?
Well, yes. Okay.
Paper Mario? Paper Mario?
Oh.
Ooh.
No, but Gino do. Everybody. I don't even know if this is a meme anymore. Everybody wants Waluigi.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's me.
Do you think that's gonna be like the last fire? Because everybody's demanding for Waluigi.
It's more of a meme. They're gonna demand it, and then they're not gonna touch him.
Yeah. You don't think so?
They're gonna put in Mario Mario with a tennis racket before they put in Waluigi.
You don't ever think they're gonna add him? They might. I mean, I just see like just waves of like fans just like demanding like that's the number one character if you were gonna pick anybody.
You know what? I'm gonna throw this out there. Maybe like Chris Redfield from Resident Evil, or what's his name?
It kind of goes along with that Bayonetta snake situation.
Yeah, if we're gonna put in a gunman, let's throw in a fun one.
Yeah.
What's the guy's name from Resident Evil 4?
I don't play scary games.
Leo.
I don't know.
Fart. Hold on, Resident Evil 4. It's gonna bother me. It's gonna bother me. Leo.
It's probably something.
Leon. Yeah, it's Leon.
Yeah. My man. Yeah.
No, it's not your man.
No.
You've never played a scary game in your life.
No, screw that. That's scary. We're playing a couple of scary games in this month of October.
We are.
And not a fan. I'm gonna be straight up. Not a fan.
You're really good at being straight.
Up.
I would also say a different Pokemon trainer would be really cool. Maybe get like 3 new Pokemon.
Different like new gen Pokemon.
Yeah, 3 new Pokemon in there. I mean,
they already have enough Pokemon.
They've been milking Gen 1 for way too long.
Bro.
Let it die.
Let it die. I mean.
Oh, Doom Guy.
Doom Guy.
Maybe.
Over Master Chief.
I don't know. I like both.
Yeah.
Doom Guy's pretty aggressive too.
Either one. But I mean, they're all really good. I mean, I feel like at this point we have no idea what like they have in mind.
Also, like it's getting kind of low for the options are getting lower and lower. You know what I mean? They only grab big names usually.
You think they're gonna do anything for the next like major title?
No, I don't. I think this is the last Smash Bros.
Did you say like this is it?
This is Sakurai's last Smash Bros. Because on Iwata's, I think Iwata died one of the last presidents of Nintendo. I'm probably wrong on that, but he promised on his dying wish that he would make one last mega huge Smash Bros. And this is it. And
because if they had one planned for the future, I don't think they would release this many characters.
It'd be really funny if like before Waluigi gets in, they release like Wiimote guy or Joy-Con man,
or like that's funny, or like just the Mii character.
Just something really ridiculous.
I could see that. I could see that just them trolling the fans. Like, we're not gonna put this guy in, but we're gonna put in this crappy guy who you've never heard of.
I mean, I never heard of Genome, that weird puppet guy everyone keeps requesting. I really don't like that character.
I remember he's like deep in my childhood, but I was never
Psyche. Yeah.
I was never really into like Paper Mario.
Is that who it's from? I don't know who it's from.
Yeah, Paper Mario.
I don't know. I've never played a Paper Mario game.
Because you're uncultured.
I am. You know what, guys? You're gonna be shocked.
You had a really aggressive tweet. You comment on someone.
What did I say?
And you said like F you new gens. F the old gens or something. I never played Sunshine or whatever.
I never played Pikmin. You guys are all slaves to nostalgia.
Is that what you said?
No, that's what I say all the time though.
Yeah.
Like if someone's like, man, there ain't nothing better than the old game. I play Xbox. I'm like, I'm not a slave to nostalgia. I like new shit. I like what's hot now. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's up to date. It's new. It's relevant.
Right, but that's just me though. That also translates over to anime. You guys are gonna be freaked out by this. I have never watched and finished an anime from under 2000s.
Yeah, you're missing out so much. Like I could
name one.
Trigun.
Trash.
You're gonna piss off so many people.
Trash.
Cowboy Bebop.
Garbage.
Ghost in the Shell.
Dumpster fire.
You're ludicrous.
I am ludicrous. And by the way, ludicrous, if you get canceled within next week, we do not condone your actions.
We don't.
Nope.
But you're acting like ludicrous right now.
What does he say in his songs?
I want you just to...
Yeah!
Jeez. How about if you watched any Dragon Ball?
You know I don't care for Dragon Ball.
I know you don't. I mean...
Well, go ahead, finish your sentence.
No, I'm just saying, if you watched any Dragon Ball, that was
finished
before, like, 2000.
My sentence was, I have never watched and finished an entire anime from under 2000. And I've never started Dragon Ball from the beginning and ended it with the Buu Saga. I mean, I know the story because like it's been told like a billion times over. So I know
if
the
you
story.
played any of the games, they go through the whole story.
Usually, yeah. The only games I played from Dragon Ball series is Xenoverse 2, and I actually thoroughly enjoyed that game. You got to make your own character, and go through like different like worlds, and it was an original story. It was cool.
Oh, I loved all the Dragon Ball games. Like,
all of them?
Not all of them, but like growing up, I played most of them. Like Raging Blast 1, all the Budokai games.
Tenkaichi Budokai 3.
Yes,
Oh,
the best.
Never played it.
I hate you. I literally hate you. Or and they would try new stuff, but I do enjoy the Xenoverse games 1 and 2. 2 is definitely, I would say, superior. But then they just released the new. Just released. So it was like a year or two ago.
Yeah.
The Kakarot game.
Oh no, that was like
Like
7 months or 6 months ago.
Like
no,
a year.
That,
Let's say
no,
a year.
that was not a year.
What? Look it up. Look it up.
That was new.
December, I'm guessing.
Dragon
Ball Kakarot.
Ball Cac. Nice Kakarot. It came
What year?
out January 16th, 2020, baby girl.
Okay, what's that? 9 months, 10 months.
9 months ago.
10 months.
We'll compromise. We'll do 9 months and 2 weeks.
9 months and let's say 14 days.
You know what? Comment if it came out 9 months ago or 10 months ago.
I'm staring you right in the eye.
Anyway, I never played that game. I heard it was good, but then also heard that it was a little redundant. Like
It was redundant.
Same thing over and over again.
But it added like
filled out stories.
Yeah, it filled out the stuff. I'm pretty sure they came out and they said it was canon.
Right.
But there was like scenes like before when Goku took Gohan to the Kami house. What they were doing before Raditz came and stuff.
Of course.
They were fishing. That's it. They were fishing with their tail. I mean, that's it. But it's like small stories or small like little things like that will build. World building.
I heard that game. I think one of the biggest complaints is that like this story has been beat to death. You know what I mean? It's such a cash cow.
That's the hardest thing with like growing up playing the Dragon Ball games. It's like you're playing the same game over.
Story.
So they have to change it up with custom characters, or like you have to change it up with just like different fighting mechanics. Like if you want to do 3D or.
It goes back to what we were talking about, like the formulaic way of doing things.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I can't even remember what we were talking about. It was like.
Oh, you were talking about how you still owe me $100.
I do. But I was saying stuff like,
cool.
I've never watched anything. I've never watched anything before 2000s. And I've never.
How about Akira?
Oh, I love Akira, but it's more like I like it because of its history. It's rich history. It's not really a whole like full series either. It's a movie.
Yeah, it's a movie.
You know
I was gonna say the Ghibli films, but you know.
Do you know what's crazy about that movie, Akira? Is that movie was so ambitious. It put its whole studio out of business.
For real?
Yeah, hell, it had like 16 million frames, something stupid like that.
I mean, it's a goddamn beautiful movie.
Yeah, it's super duper really good. I mean, it looks great for sure. It's definitely a little on the confusing side, but that's okay because if it looks great, it tastes great. You know what I mean?
I would say it's like the Godfather of like just how to lay out a good movie.
The standard. It set the bar.
It set the bar. It set the bar pretty high. I don't know if any movie has like reached that bar yet. But it's set the bar.
In terms of what? Like animation? In terms of story?
Both. Just everything. Just an all-over quality.
In 2004, or 2003, Spirited Away took the #1 spot in like #1 animated film ever created with like the highest grossing box office sales, and then it also had like the most frames, the most gorgeous story.
You think you personally, would you enjoy Spirited Away more or Kira?
Spirited Away.
Really?
Dude, my whole life is like model. No, not model after, but I definitely have.
You are very Ghibli.
I lead that vibe more than I do. I mean, if I was more like an Akira kind of dude, I used to be on a bike, being a dick, not going to school.
You're the biggest pansy I have ever met.
Actually, that's you. We had the biggest bitch contest last week. Actually, I have a new biggest bitch story to tell you guys. But back to what I was saying. Yeah, 2004, Spirited Away became the #1 selling anime film ever, and then 2016, it was dethroned by Your Name.
Oh, Your Name was good.
What's your favorite part? I know mine. It's probably
go for it. That's a hard one.
It's probably everyone's favorite part. I mean, not everyone's, but like
it might be mine.
Oh my gosh, when they finally met at Twilight at the top of that mountain, it was called Magic Hour, and they talked for like a little bit, and they wrote on each other's hands.
Yeah.
And then, she's like, let me write my name on your hand so you don't forget me. And then he wrote on her hand. And then, like, later when she tripped, she's like, what am I doing? I can't remember what I was doing.
Oh,
and
shit.
she looked at her hand, and all I said was, I love you.
Oh.
Bro, I'm getting chills right now.
Oh, my gosh. Bro. Do you think that's a good introductory, like, to anime?
It is and it's not. I would say...
Like, if I was going to show someone, like, my girlfriend's Alexis. You guys.
Why would you put her real name out there?
My girlfriend.
It's
Jexis.
Ew.
Anyway, my girlfriend.
Jexis, I'm sorry.
My girlfriend, her name is Alexis. She does not want to watch anime. She's not into pop culture, video games, or anything. She's polar opposite of me. But I want to find that series or that movie to introduce her to anime. But she's told like 100% normie.
That sucks.
I don't know. I was thinking about a couple different ones, but because I think Erase is a good one to introduce. Because I showed that to some people who don't want anything to do with anime, and they ended up loving it.
Erase is solid. Erase is gorgeous.
Yeah, our friend, we have a friend
who definitely is on the normal side.
So normal. He's like cookie cutter, normal.
I love The Office. I went to like a Christian university. I grew up in the suburbs. My dad owns a truck.
Anyway,
we're not gonna say his name. We love the guy.
No, but super cookie cutter. We love him. But like I'm watching this show called Erase, and we're like, Erase. He ended up loving it.
Yeah,
like loving it every second.
We didn't get him into it though. Someone else did.
No, I don't know who got him into it. But it just came to a shock. Like, what the frick?
Right.
If he could get into it, that's why I've been using that as like, here's an introductory. Right. And it's been getting people hooked.
I will say though, back to what I was thinking about, Your Name is a good and a bad introduction film just because...
Why wouldn't it be bad?
It sets the bar really high, and after that, nothing is going to reach that bar. I mean, like, I think we showed one of my friends Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, and then after that, nothing he watched he liked that much. Because that's your foundation for what makes a good story and a great anime. So that's why I say it's a good and bad thing, because after you show them something after that, it's not going to be as good.
Yeah, I have a buddy of mine, and she's like, "Oh, I hate anime, but I love Ghibli films." Would you count Ghibli as anime?
Yeah.
Because it's 100% anime. Yeah. But she's like, no, it's like the Disney and the anime. You can't really count it. I'm like, no,
Disney doesn't have anything to do with it. Disney produced it so it can be Americanized and localized here in the States.
Well, no. She just said like it's like the Disney of anime, I guess. Like it feels very like Disney and stuff. Like it doesn't feel like full on anime, but I feel like it has all the anime elements to it.
I don't think that those people are too. I don't think those people are too common anymore, in my opinion. Like a lot of people I talk to, even if they look super normal, they have like something they're into, anime based or Japanese based, and like whether they like it or not, like they're into it.
Now that I'm thinking about it, I think my first anime experience ever was probably in the theaters. Me and my sister, we saw the Ghibli film Ponyo. Do you remember that?
I remember that. I like Ponyo. I watched it kind of recently-ish.
Really? Okay. Yeah, I think that was my first anime experience ever. It was me and my sister. We went probably with our parents to go see a movie, and we were super young, super close in age, and we just connected with that film. So good.
Very cool. Yeah, I mean, I like that one. I mean, obviously, when you're small, everything's better. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I was like, 6 or something when it came out?
I don't even remember. I was probably like 10 at that point.
Yeah, so that was definitely my first anime experience. I wasn't like, oh, I love Japanese pop culture and anime now. But
definitely my favorite though is Prince Mononoke. Have you seen that one?
Not recently.
Sorry, Princess Mononoke.
Yeah, not recently. It's definitely been a while since I've seen any Ghibli film.
It's because they're not easily accessible. I think, in my opinion, like you can't watch it on Netflix. I mean, I think.
HBO Max. You have to get HBO Max.
I'm already paying for like 9 subscriptions.
I know you are. They need to put like one subscription and you just get everything.
Right.
Like Verb, but on steroids.
Right. Maybe we can call it like cable or something. Satellite? I don't know what to call it, but
no, probably not.
Yeah, what I'm trying to get at is that maybe all of you guys, HBO, Hulu and You, Disney Plus Max, like Verve, Crunchyroll, all these motherfuckers, like just get on one platform. Like I am paying like $80 for all of you guys.
Hypothetically, if they were on one platform, how much would you pay for all of it?
I'd go
like monthly.
I'd go $40
for everything.
Yeah,
everything.
If I'm paying $10 per right now, and there was like one with like 10, okay, $50. I wouldn't go more than $50 for
I would
all
say
of it.
like a good. It sounds like a lot, but if you're thinking about all the entertainment,
coming from the guy who doesn't like to spend money, go ahead. Finish.
Shut up. I mean, I don't like to spend money. I hate spending money, but I mean, if you're thinking about, there's so much freaking content, not even just like anime alone, but like everything, everything ever produced. I
hope that's a thing someday. I will buy it.
I know. I think like $60 a month. That sounds like a lot.
If you get 10 streaming sites and then those 10 have like their huge catalog, then yeah.
$60 a month. That sounds like a lot, but you don't have to pay for other like services. You don't gotta pay for Netflix. You don't gotta pay for Bird.
Maybe if my financial standing changes in the next couple of years, then sure, yeah, F it. But as I am right now, I like to buy some groceries.
That's true.
Another big thing that happened today. Yesterday actually.
Yeah.
No, I mean we all knew it was coming, but some new art came out for My Hero Academia season 5.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool. New art, and then it's scheduled to come out spring of 2021. So
something like that. I'm excited.
Next like 4 or 5 months.
It's gonna be exciting.
Yeah, they have a lot of great arts.
Definitely over here in the West, in the States, people go crazy for My Hero.
Right. They're introducing Black Whip, which is I think the 4th user's quirk. Also, if you don't know this yet, like,
cool.
guys,
Just spoil it.
You know what? No, it's like it's been out for a long time. Like
but not everybody's up with the manga.
Right. I mean, if you're anime only,
a lot of people in the West, they only watch anime.
But the first preview art was Black Whip.
Yeah.
So okay,
but they have no like correlation, like where it comes from.
Listen here, you anime onlys. Black Whip is a thing. It's a new quirk. Suck it. So it goes to the Black Whip thing. Also, it goes through an arc about the villains, which is really rad.
My Villain
Academia. Yeah. So like a short arc called My Villain Academia. It was like 10 chapters long, and it'll probably make it into like 3 or 4 chapters.
But I remember episodes. It was good. I kind of liked it better than the main storyline.
Yeah. So
I was like, I want to follow these guys.
Yeah. For a long time, you didn't even see any of the kids. You just saw the villains.
Well, it's like as a writer, that's like one of those like things we were talking about. Like you gotta make those risks to just like tell good stories.
But also like the villains in My Hero, I feel like have like a dumb amount of drip. I mean, you got Dabi, Shigaraki. Everyone loves Toga for some reason.
Yeah. It's like that one like weird girl people just automatically love.
And they have that weird alligator spinner to show that everyone else is way cooler looking. You know what I mean? Like there's always that one friend.
You're not a fan of Spinner?
Right, but I mean he's a great guy, but he makes everyone else look better.
He's just a cookie cutter version of
Leonardo.
Yeah, exactly.
Michelangelo.
From the Ninja Turtles.
Raphael.
Exactly.
Donatello.
Yep, all of them.
Splinter.
All of them. All in one.
The Rat.
You're not making this easy for me.
That's my job.
Yeah, but I'm excited. I'm super pumped. You want to have like a streaming party, me and you, when it comes out?
Yeah, if you guys want us to like review or live watch episodes, let us know. You know what I mean? I'm down for that. That sounds fun.
And if you guys don't want to, well, too bad. We're probably gonna do it anyway.
Literally we're snack rolling. I'm not sure you heard of us, but we do what we want.
Yeah,
when we want.
We're 2 guys in my mom's basement making stuff.
Yeah, we're 2 guys and 2 cups.
Okay, guys. I think we're running out of time right now. It's been like a full...
Has it really?
57 minutes, man.
Holy shit! I know!
It's hot. Your air conditioning is not on.
Right. My AC is like mega loud, so I turn off when we do podcasts. But I will also say that I only talked about one.
Yeah, I talked about one... because I think you wanted to talk about politics for like the first 45 minutes.
I didn't want to do that. It just happened.
Oh, you didn't want to do that?
Dude, a guy named Funnels B. Rump got COVID.
Bro, at the beginning of the podcast, I'm like, this is politics free. We're not talking about it. This is an escape from reality. We're going to talk about anime and pop culture. Then he's like, guess you got
talked
COVID.
about Vegas.
That's not politics.
Right, but we're supposed to escape reality. Sorry,
hey, but
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
no, I know
okay?
it's on me.
Okay. Hey man, it's okay.
Look, it's hard not to talk about it. The debate was huge.
I forgive you.
But Minecraft Steve was even bigger. I mean, that shit broke Twitter for like 10 minutes.
It broke my heart and Twitter.
No, I was maybe my heart whole. I was like, yeah, I called it.
I was scrolling, and I don't remember what it was, but I was definitely looking at something very interesting, and it wouldn't refresh. I was like,
yeah,
I'm pissed. Like, I want to see this.
I was researching a girl. Oh, speaking of which, you said earlier, like, I'm trying to get my girlfriend into anime or whatever. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna name any names, but this girl the other night was like, you have to watch these movies, and I was like,
what movies were they?
I'm not gonna, no, okay, no, yeah, she's never gonna listen to this probably. She told me to watch Rock of the Ages, and Hamilton.
What?
No, the less miserable. So Rock of the Ages and The Less Miserables. And I was like, all right, fine. But you had to watch 2 movies that I'm telling you to watch. And she's like, fine. And I was like,
anime movies?
I haven't thought of them yet. But I think Your Name might be one of them.
Go for it. That's like sets the bar.
Right, but she's into like I think she's kind of into.
But
like,
if she's never gonna watch anime again, then might as well just do it.
Well, what if she does? She's like, oh, that's lit. Is everything like this? I'm like,
no. You showed them like some trash series, like I don't know.
Your Voice, A Silent Voice is on Netflix. One of the top anime films right now. It's super duper good.
Never mind. A good one I would say.
I have Your Name in my room too.
Your Name. Oh, we should watch that together.
Do you want to watch it right now?
Make some popcorn.
Ooh.
No, that's too romantic. We're 2 grown men.
We're 2 grody. We're 2 grody, sweaty ass old men.
I know we're jumping all over the place, but have you seen the movie called The Girl Who Leapt Through Time?
Yes.
I liked it.
I liked it and I didn't.
What? What do you mean?
She killed that guy.
And?
Hey, I can't return home. I love you.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
Hey guys, killing someone's okay if you leap through time.
Oh, you talked about how you would totally hide a dead body when you kill someone.
I would just leave it in a different timeline.
It's
the perfect crime.
That's smart.
But I think I'll have that girl check out Your Name, if not A Silent Voice. I think the one podcast question I want to leave behind you viewers is if you can only add one Smash Bros. Character, who would it be and why? And then what would you say, Brady?
If I add or leave. What'd you say?
Let,
I wasn't paying attention. I kind of zoned out.
Okay.
I saw like a moth fly by.
Oh, that's Henry.
Oh.
You son of a bitch!
Bro, I saw it fly by and I zoned out. What'd you say? What'd you say? I wasn't paying attention.
If you can leave our viewers with one podcast question, what would you want them to leave in the comments?
That was not the original question.
That was it. And then mine was...
Is that what you said?
Jesus Christ, Brady.
Yes. I was not paying attention.
I was like, guys, the one podcast question I'm going to leave for you is, if you can have one Smash Bros. Character, who would you have and why? And Brady, do you have a question for them? And then you're like, I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention. If you were going to show someone an introductory anime or anime movie, what would you show them to get them into it? Like, it shows them all the quirks. Like, these are what the characters sound like. This is why this girl's hair is pink. Just because it's pink. Mm-hmm. You know?
Right.
So definitely a good introductory. I'm going to say right now, if I'm going to show someone anime, I'm going to show them Erase.
Erase?
Or One Piece.
That's not a good one.
What do you mean?
That's not a good one. It's
okay,
not a good
Erase. And then One Piece.
I would... You know what's crazy? We showed one of our friends... one of our friends checked out My Hero.
Well, because he's so normie. He's so normal.
He didn't like it.
He's like, it's just talking pictures. I'm like, give it a minute.
Yeah, give it a minute. These normal guys are like, you have to get to season 6 of The Office, bro, before it gets good.
I like the part when Jim puts the white stuff in a gelatin.
Hey, Ryan started the fire. You know the worst thing about prison was? The Dementors. Just,
Yeah. Man, I'm a fan of One Piece, so I know what it feels like to watch a couple hundred episodes until it gets good.
Jesus Christ. I hope I never have to watch One Piece.
No, I'm kidding. It gets good, right? First episode. He jumps off a barrel.
Oh, shit. I heard there's almost 16 frames in the first episode. I gotta check it out.
I hate you.
I hate myself. You know what's funny about this conversation is that there's a meme about it. It's like, normies will be like, anime's weird, man, and then go watch Little Mouth? Big Mouth.
Big Mouth.
Big Mouth, yeah.
I watched one episode and I lost like 25 brain cells.
Dude, you gotta get this back, man.
No, I can't. Everybody talks about it. Like, I'll be, I work at some coffee shop or whatever.
Yeah,
right
or whatever.
Yeah, or whatever. And, like, the people I work with are like, I just watched this really funny show. It's called Big Mouth. It's about these middle schoolers, and they're going through puberty. I'm like, okay, just repeat what you just said.
Right.
Look me in the eye and repeat that you're talking about a hormone monster giving you boners.
Yeah, middle school is awkward enough, but I don't want to watch kids get boners over it.
I think this is a good ending.
I think we've reached a... Yeah. You know what's crazy? We can keep talking, but we're not going to do that.
Okay, well, if you guys enjoyed this podcast, make sure to let us know. Yeah.
Yeah, if you liked it, in all honesty, guys, let's just be real honest. We're just kind of getting started, and we love doing this. If you love it, let us know. If you don't love it, let us know.
Yeah.
Leave a mean comment. Leave a nice comment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm tired.
Is it really 1 in the morning? No, it is not.
Yeah, it's 1, but add another 1 next to it.
It's 11.
Yeah, it's 11:15. But I'm tired. I wake up at 6 every day.
So
to go sling beans.
Sorry, I don't speak, bitch.
Okay, bye guys.
Bye.
I hate you.
Let's turn the AC on like right now.